Welcome to Silver and Black Films presents Which Young Defensive Lineman Will Step Up?
The autumn wind is a pirate, blustering in from sea. With a rollicking song he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather-beaten. He wears a hooded sash, with a silver hat about his head, and a bristling black mustache. He growls as he storms the country, a villain big and bold. And the trees all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.
The Oakland Raiders were last in the league in sacks last year, and it wasn't even close. While they only had 13, the team nearest to them had double that, +1 for 27. I guess that's what happens when you give up the best edge rusher in the league. But the Raiders have since had a chance to get better, and they have with the last two draft classes. Last year, they drafted interior defensive linemen to help Khalil Mack out before he didn't show up for training camp and got traded. And after seeing an encouraging year from them, they drafted 3 edge rushers, with 2 of them looking like they can contribute this year. The Raiders also brought in a defensive lineman via free agency, while bringing back one that they acquired last year. But while beating their 13 sacks from last year shouldn't be too hard, they're going to need their young defensive linemen from the last 2 drafts to step up if they're going to have any kind of pass rush this year. Let's take a look at the main candidates. The leader in the clubhouse for a young defensive lineman stepping up is defensive tackle Maurice Hurst. He was a solid run defender as a rookie. His leverage, hand usage, and quick first step made him disruptive in the running game. Watch him pull the guard back here, and when the linebacker doesn't fill the gap, he turns and chases the play down himself. You gotta love a guy with a motor to chase a running back down the field. You also gotta love a guy that can put pressure on the quarterback right in his face. And when he can't quite get there, he can put his paw up and bat a pass down. He also showed his ability to finish with a sack. And the ability to get the ball back for his offense. Hurst finished his rookie season with 4 sacks, which isn't too bad for an interior defensive lineman. Remember, Khalil Mack only had 4 as a rookie edge rusher, and you see how he turned out. Look for a big jump from Hurst in 2019. Nose tackle Jonathan Hankins was re-signed this past offseason after a pretty good year against the run last year. The 6'2", 325-pounder is strong at the point of attack, able to anchor against double teams. He also had a little speed and quickness to chase the ball up and down the line of scrimmage. However, he doesn't offer much rushing the passer. The Raiders need more of a penetrator as their 4-3 nose tackle. That's a role second-year man PJ Hall needs to fill. When given the chance last year, he showed the ability to anchor against and split double teams. Look at the speed and quickness here. At 6'1", 310 pounds, running a 4.7 40 and squatting 700 pounds, Hall has the ability to be a juggernaut. The pressure he creates up the middle flushes opposing quarterbacks out of the pocket. He doesn't quite get the quarterback here, but that's a grown man move to force the official to throw the flag. Missed opportunities like this is why Hall didn't have any sacks last year. But he did show that he can get there, especially in the preseason. This offseason, the Raiders brought back defensive end Benson Mayowa. And he can end up starting because he's solid against the run. He can rush that passer off the edge a little bit too. But he's not the guy you want coming off the edge. He's actually the guy you want if you don't have the guy you want coming off the edge. So it could be Mayowa on early downs and Arden Key on passing downs. Key isn't as bad against the run as many think, often using his length and speed and quickness to disrupt. But right now, he's just not big enough to play every down. And even though the numbers don't show it, he showed excellent potential as a pass rusher. Watch the spin move here. Oh, that's a sack if he gets into his move quicker. Again, the sacks weren't there, but the pressure was as he saved the touchdown with this one. Key had only one sack last year as he missed so many of them by a hair, like these two. But he did make some plays, like forcing the interception here. Look for Key to step up his production as a pass rusher this year, as that was his lone sack of the season. That is, if Mad Maxx Crosby doesn't take the position altogether. Crosby may need to get stronger, but he played the run well in college. His length, leverage, speed, and quickness usually got him to the ball in the running game. He had the presence of mind to get the ball out too. On this play, you're going to see the athleticism that makes him so special at 6'5", 255 pounds. There's that 4.6 40 speed too. He's quick off the ball and has excellent bend. He also works well with his hands. He has Bosa-like hand spikes. And he has counter moves if you overset for his speed. He didn't just pick on the MAC conference he came from either. This is easy work against Purdue in the Big Ten. He had 2 sacks when he played against Kentucky of the SEC as well. Crosby was an every down player in college, so if he's up to it, he could get the nod at right defensive end. The left defensive end will be none other than 2019 number 4 overall pick Clelin Ferrell. Ferrell is a very good run defender. And at the same time, he is there to improve the pass rush. Oh, then he misses the sack. But how about that move? Easy work. There's the counter move. And there is the speed, the miss, and the motor to come back and get it. And look at those hands. And when he can't get there, he's 6'5" with long arms, so he'll bat it down. This is a Bosa family move right here. Now watch what he does to Jonah Williams, the number 11 overall pick. Let's take another look at that one. That's the sack if Tua Tagovailoa isn't left-handed. The youngsters on this defensive line need to step up. PJ Hall needs to take that nose tackle spot and run with it. And since he's not big enough to be an every down player yet, Key needs to step up as a situational pass rusher. If he doesn't, Mad Max might be the guy at right defensive end. We already know Ferrell will be on the left side. And while Raider Nation hopes they all step up, Maurice Hurst, the 3 technique, is the guy everyone can expect to step up. He'll be rubbing his belly a lot this year. Thank you for watching and see you next Sunday.